And item G, we have two resolutions. Adopt a resolution number 1, amending 2010-11 general fund, special revenue funds, and enterprise funds budget to reappropriate 2009-10 carryover encumbrances from reserve for encumbrances. And number 2, amending the San Bruno Redevelopment Agency 2010-11 budget to reappropriate 2009-10 carryover encumbrances from reserve for encumbrances.
Thank you, Mayor. This is partly a new item for the City Council. It's something that we do in the accounting world. What happens is during the course of the year, the city enters into various contracts with vendors, and sometimes these contracts are not expended in its entirety during the course of the fiscal year. So the unexpended amount are encumbrances that we carry forward and set aside and reserve against fund balance, so that when they do get expended in the subsequent fiscal year, we actually have that money set aside. So what we do in terms of an accounting perspective is that we add onto the budget these encumbrances, and it's not new monies that the City Council is adding from the perspective of new expenditures for the current year, but it's really monies that we've earmarked from the prior year that we're using to pay for the current year's unexpended commitments. So with that, we've identified for the city $265,000 worth of these encumbrance carry forwards, divided up into the various funds. The details of that is actually provided in your staff report as the attachment, kind of in a line item basis. But looking at it from the fund perspective, there's $152,000 in the general fund, $4,000 plus in the solid waste recycling fund, and then for some of the enterprise funds, the other amounts of the carry forwards are identified on the slide before you. So again, in aggregate, it's $265,000. If there are any questions pertaining to any one of the items that are itemized on the staff report attachment, I'll be happy to answer those.
Any questions on the item? Action on item number 1.
I'll introduce the resolution.
Council Agency Member Rivera.
Aye.
Council Agency Member Salazar.
Aye.
Council Agency Member O'Connell.
Aye.
Vice Mayor, Vice Chair Medina.
Aye.
Mayor, Chair Ruane.
Aye. I guess we need to do 2 separately.
That's correct. The second one is for the redevelopment agency for $126,343 in aggregate.
Same reason. Right. Any action?
Do it again. Introduce the resolution.
Council Agency Member Rivera.
Aye.
Council Agency Member Salazar.
Aye.
Council Agency Member O'Connell.
Aye.
Vice Mayor, Vice Chair Medina.
Aye.
Chair Mayor Ruane.
Aye.